Hey, welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I'm the Bench Monster.
Thank you for joining us this evening. I just rushed down here. I still got my work shirt on. Didn't have time to change.
The car is
literally walked through the door.
Yeah, the car's still running almost. Like you just, I'm sorry, man. We start at 7. I don't want to keep people waiting.
Yeah, you can't give me 5 minutes.
No.
Good Lord, come on.
Yeah, we can't break tradition here.
People wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you will mind.
Wouldn't mind,
I'm
right?
a perfectionist. I like it done every time, all the time at the starting time of 7. How was everybody's week? You, Miss Ashley, what did you do this week in the gym? Anything exciting? We got a lot of videos from you. Strongman stuff. We got boxing stuff. We're gonna see sparring here with Mike Tyson Jr. I was impressed with some shots I saw in there.
I debated whether to play it. The only reason I got on video was because the guy that I was fighting, his friend was like sparring or videoing all his sparring, and so he happened to get it on there on video, and I was like, well, would you mind sending that to me? And so I got it.
It was good.
Ryan thought we should post it because people were asking for sparring videos a while ago, some boxing videos.
You're throwing like 20%.
And I just want to like disclaimer that we're going like 20-30%. Like, we're just kind of, we're not trying to kill each other, hurt each other or anything, and we're just going 20 to 30%, just kind of practicing throwing shots, blocking shots, just as you'll see. And there's a lot to learn still, and I want a disclaimer that my arms were so tired, but this was like my 10th round of sparring. I had already
10th round.
I had already done bench, triceps, and shoulder, like I was with my bench case, so my arms were already tired. And then I had warmed up for a while. I did a bunch of shadow boxing with weights. And then I had sparred for I think it was like my 10th round.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, not very long. And so my arms were super tired. You can see like there's at least 1 or 2 points where I like back away, let my arms drop for a second, and then get back up.
Okay, well, we'll check it out.
So I wasn't sure whether I should share it, but Ryan thought I should. So
absolutely, more content the better
for you guys.
I received something very cool in the mail today. Thank you to Dimitro. It's called the Freeze Sleeve from Lifting Large, and had this left forearm, tricep, something over here is like kind of been twanging. It was really bothering me at the end of bench night, max effort night on Tuesday. And I got it in the mail. It said put it in the freezer for 2 hours. I put that thing on, and let me tell you, it's quite the invention. Basically, it's like a knee sleeve, but it's got the gel that you would find in gel packs all within it, and it's really heavy a little bit. But
spoiling you, man.
Trying to keep me in the game.
Spoiling you, yes, he is.
'Cause I had something like right here. I don't know, just like feeling like the whole elbow was sprained. It was really weird. But I went over and I knew where the pain was, so I stuck it on that nub of the seated Smith bench thing, and I was like, oh, that's the spot. And I just held it there, and of course I came home, put the cups on it too, and they didn't stay. And you didn't seem like you were in a mood to help me put them on, so I don't have any more. Last night
I was asleep.
Oh, sleep.
By the time cause I don't even remember you putting those on.
It was like 11.
I was asleep. I was dead to the world.
Yeah, that's prime time for me. What do we see in my max effort this week? Well, we'll have to get there. We're doing floor press, close grip, speed bench as usual. We got a ton of lifting videos here, and we got to get started because you got like 25 videos to show, so we can ramble later. First up, Cody Plum's son, Vincent, did a 3. Yep, nice. I did a 3 lift meet.
Congratulations to Vincent.
He set all kinds of records in the 100 and 5-pound weight class. It was his first full power meet, and he just learned how to squat 5 weeks prior to this meet. So I got some videos included here. I'll walk you through them. First up, we have his squat, and that is 82.5 pounds. Let's check out Vincent. Do I need a backing? Yeah, I kind of do. Pushing the knees out. Good depth. Didn't round. Hey, man, that's a squatter right there. Good job, Vincent. Lost somebody here. Next up, we'll show his bench press. Vincent here, bench press 71.5. That's 71 pounds and a half. Good pause. Spread the bar, and a completed lift. No questioning the lockout either. Elbows nice and crisp. Deadlift. I'm showing these in order too, if you notice. Squat, bench, and deadlift. So deadlift at the end of the day, 110 pounds. And once again, each one of these was a record. I believe it's USAPL, Ashley, or USPL? USAPL. Okay, well, confused. 110-pound deadlift by Vincent here. Let's check that out. And get me out of the picture. That's cool that Cody's got him into powerlifting at such a young age.
Full power.
He'll be taking my records. He had more in the tank.
Easy.
Way to go, Vincent. And set records. I'm sure he got like 3 trophies, all the good stuff that comes with it.
I wonder if he did his flex and made the crowd go wild again.
Probably. I saw that in Spokane.
His classic, his classic poses that make the crowd go wild.
What's he do for the pose? Just like this, or these, or?
He did both.
Well, I heard the crowd cheering.
I mean, I think he flashed like a double bicep, and yeah, he did a couple.
Good for him, man. That's impressive.
Something like that. He might have done. I can't remember, but I just remember the crowd going wild.
I'm sure he'll be competing again soon. He's got bit by the iron bug, you know, as they say.
Awesome. Congratulations to Vincent. That's awesome. Great to see him getting into it and kicking some ass. And
he's got the right coach. Cody's an awesome coach. His dad, so Cody Plum. Let's move into Dimitro sent me a video. And he's abroad doing some work somewhere. He's kind of busy, so he only had one video to send me, and I appreciate that. He's doing 400 for 3 reps on 2 boards in a Titan Magnum Ram. Titan Magnum Ram. Let's check out the 400. Well, I like the way the Ram is, a lot of tension there. Good. Effortless lifts. I've never wore any Titan bench bands before. I think I had one on for a second, but nobody really has them on our crew, so yeah. I know they work because I saw Jimmy Kolb do a 1,000-pound floor press for 3 reps. So that sells itself right there. What's next? This was kind of weird. I don't know if this is real. I have a lot of questions, but it was cool. The guy's name is Raynham, R-A-D-I-M, Raynham. I believe his last name's the same. I don't know. I'm just going to go with that. 1,697-pound rack pull. Let's check that out because there's I've never seen a bar like this. I think it's cool and everything, but I've never seen a bar in my life like this. Once again, 1,697 pounds. He's doing it's like a 3-inch rack pull. Supposedly it's a world record, but I don't know. I don't never. Yeah. It's cool, but where does he get a bar like that?
Dude, I bet you he's got the deadlift bar extenders. Like one of my videos, you'll see Mike Cromer got these they're deadlift extenders that you put on the ends of the collar that make it like the bar we used was about 13.
Yeah, but there's like the bar weight.
Then you just put a regular bar, so the regular bar is right there, and then you put the deadlift
okay, maybe that's what he's got.
I bet you $100.
That bar should break. If that's legitimate weight, I don't or bend.
I think he's using rubber, like 35s and 40s.
Well, congrats to him. If it's 1,600 pounds, I don't know.
No way.
No way. Are we saying no? Okay. Well, so we'll get out of that video real quick. Ashley's not buying it. It looks cool.
I mean.
Next up, Jamal Browner. Great deadlifter, pulling 998. No straps, just 998. I think this was recent. I got to put up a backing so you don't see us. But 997.5. It's 1,000.
Basically, yes.
And he does it pretty damn easy. Grigsby, you better watch out. Somebody's coming.
He's coming.
Yeah.
Sumo.
I think that would be the man. The way he pulled that, I mean,
Does he usually pull sumo all the time?
I believe so. We've had his videos on the show quite often.
I know. I just didn't know if he did both or.
Howard Weingarten sent me some videos.
Howard.
Yeah. Howard's doing 735 in the Dark Side Colossus. And he's got some really great verbal cues. So that means I'm supposed to include the audio, I think. So let me take myself out of the picture. And we will go to Howard. And let's see if we got his cues on there.
Belly up, hold position. Pull it.
Way to go, Howard. Effortless.
Looking good, yeah. Smooth,
if there was,
easy.
I didn't check, but if there was music on there, I'll probably get a copyright strike in the morning, but it's worth it.
Good, Howard. Very impressive.
Very impressive. And that shirt, too. I can't say enough about it.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. He looks like he's getting it down, too. It looks nice and tight. I mean, there's magic in those sleeves in that shirt. I'm excited about it. Who's next? Joseph Duperello. Wouldn't be a Benchmonster TV show without Joseph Duperello. 600 for 2 sets of 2 reps. I don't need a backing on this one. So let's check out their 600 for 2 sets of 2 is what it is. Okay. The videos are real close together, so don't blink. And a pause. If I could be that strong again right now, I would give my left eyeball. Way to go, Joseph. I mean, he's going to bench 700 at under 300, obviously. So stay healthy and get out there and get it done. Dave Hoff. Saw him doing some videos online, and I texted him yesterday, congratulated him on his 8-week out squat and deadlift, and he's just getting ready. He's 8 weeks out from Orlando. Wants us to come down. Can we go to Orlando last, when was it? First week of November.
Oh, I want to.
Okay, well, I told you I might ask you. Anyway, Dave Hoff, he's 8 weeks out from the WPO.
I bet you the tickets are so expensive.
Why?
I don't know. Because I hear the airplane tickets are like crazy. Like,
I don't think they are.
Well, I was just hearing that's why like some people backed out of the Bridgeford meet is because like the flight was like $700 or $800.
Yeah, if you try to order them like a week out, but if you
no, I don't think it.
Well, we got to fly to the Arnold. We committed to the Arnold, so
yeah,
you got to bite the bullet and fly everywhere, man.
Well, I mean, we'll probably take a trip or two, but we can't do it. I don't know, like, since Orlando's so far away, I was just thinking it might be, like, outrageously expensive.
Okay.
But
well, who knows? Anyway, like I said.
I want to go to Orlando. You want to buy my ticket?
Okay. Me? What do I look like? Bank of America? Bank of Westside? Anyway, Dave Hoff, 8 weeks out from the WPO Super Finals in Orlando. 1250 squat. No backing needed. Let's check out Dave Hoff. Everyday business for him right here. Like nothing. That's why he's the best in the world at his game. 3,000 totals. I can't count them all on 2 hands. We were back when 2,200 was an elite total.
Oh, and raw it still is.
Dave, we're on the old school canvas.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that a Leviathan?
Leviathan, yeah. Oh, Dave, make it look easy.
Love that face.
I'm just glad he's healthy and strong and young,
That's
and
great,
going to see a lot of things from him.
I love it.
Yeah. That was fun talking to him at the Arnold that one time. We'll have to see if we can set up that date again.
Dude, we opened up that cafe and shut it down.
We got to do it again.
We talked to him for hours. And the night before, we went to that Mexican restaurant, and talked to him for hours.
We had Crown Royal and nachos, man. We were getting down. It was a good time. Daniel Curtis is up next, and he is doing some floor pressing. He's using 685 bar weight, 150 in band tension. It's 835 at the top in a double Widowmaker. Let's check out Dan Curtis. Trains with him by himself a lot, no handoffs. You know, it's crazy. Confident. I believe he did 1,000-pound lift. I saw recently too in the gym on a 2-board or something. So good to see Dan hitting some big weights. And like I say, he had 1,000 playing with that. Everybody's kind of, I see a lot of 1,000-pound lifts now. It's kind of cool. My eyes are blurry here. Well, I got to go. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Where am I at? Jed Johnson. Jed. Okay, Jed, nicknamed Napalm Johnston. Doing double overhand pulls, no hook grip, 405 for 10 reps. This was sent to me, and I told them I would play it. And he, I went to his Instagram page, and he said if you're having grip trouble in the deadlift, to contact him. So
Really?
he may be a grip specialist. It's what it said on his Instagram page. But that's no hook grip. That's just fingers over and no thumb behind the fingers, right? Is that a hook?
Huh? It's where you tuck your thumb.
I know. I don't want to do it.
Here.
Yeah, like this. I know.
You smash it in between. Yeah.
No, I ain't smashing it.
It toughens up though. It does. It like kind of calluses and toughens up, and always uncomfortable, but it gets to the point where it's not near as painful.
Good job, Mr. Napalm. I like that nickname.
Fucking strong.
Napalm. He's explosive. He sticks to you like fire.
Love it.
Oh, next up. Where are we at? We're getting down to the bottom of the list here. We're halfway through almost. Christina Loffler hitting 455 reverse band press in what looks like an F8 band shirt. Maybe single ply. I don't know. Let's check out Christina. She's doing some reverse band presses here. Paul Loeffler's wife, I believe. There's Paul. That gym looks really cool. I like that overhang there where the benches are all into there. It's kind of dark.
That is cool. I like that.
Yes.
I wonder what gym it is.
A lot of room there, too.
Looks like it, yeah. Sure looks like it.
We'll see Paul here in a minute tackle 1,000 pounds. It's going to be fun to see.
Hell yeah. Hells yeah.
When are you going to get a shirt?
I have a shirt.
A real shirt?
When are you going to buy me one?
What am I, Bank of America?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
You're my sugar daddy.
All right, Christina, 455.
Dude.
Reverse band. Spread that bar. Nothing. Easy. Way to go, Christina.
Nice. That's huge.
I was trying to see if that was a shirt or a band. I thought it was like a single ply maybe, but I'm sure Paul will let us know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Paul, here we go. Paul Laughler, 1,000 pounds to a 1-board in the Colossus bench shirt. I watched this a few times, and I was very impressed. Looks like Paul has that collar pulled down a little bit. Sleeves look like they're pulled down to the end of the elbow. Everything looks good. That's how I first started out handling 1,000 pounds, was in the reverse band bench press. Except I was in a denim. It was a long time ago. All right, Paul, squeeze that bar tight.
See it, Paul.
Let it settle into that position. Good handoff, too.
Nice.
Spread that bar, Paul. Spread that bar. Doom.
Nice work, Paul. Looking good.
That's some fucking weight right there, Paul.
That's a strong couple right there.
Yeah. 1,400 some pound bench between them.
This is strong pants. Strong as hell. They both look great. Great lifts.
Oh, this video.
Strong. I love it.
This video kind of interests me. I saw it, and I'm not like making fun of it. I'm very curious because I've never seen this before, other than Bill Gillespie kind of had an episode at Meeker's Meet similar to this, but I assume this is your CNS just firing, and I don't know the medical reasoning behind it, but let's check out. It's Jim Benson. He's going to attempt a squat, and then I believe he says on there it's time for a break. But he kind of, it's sorry for the blur. It was a small video, how to enlarge it. So obviously, it doesn't feel right. And then his body kind of, that's kind of weird. Like I never, like his knees, his whole body's like, CNS is like just shotgunning him. Is that right? You ever seen that? I never seen that. Hope he's all right. I mean, But I watched it a few times, and I read the comments, and they were saying his CNS was firing still, and I don't know. It looked.
I thought it was a different. I thought it was gonna be like a one where he like his knees snapped. So I wasn't.
No.
Did he get the lift?
No, he
Or
just
did he have to
unracked
put
it,
it
and
back?
it just didn't feel right,
That's
and racked it, and then his whole body was like, "That's fucking weird."
Yeah. See, I thought it was. I thought it was going a different direction, and I can't stand those. So
No, I don't want. Well, we'll never post
I thought
videos
it
like
was-
that
yeah,
on here.
I
I can't stand to watch them.
Mm,
But that was kind of weird. Hope he's all right. And
I hope so.
is that
was a smart call? not
what does
to
it
take
mean?
down,
If anybody
'cause that
knows
could've
out
been-
there, does that mean like you are your CNS is like I don't want to say the word fried, but just basically overworked and
I mean,
and
I feel like
too many
something else
too
is
many
going on there.
too many heavy days in a row, or is that just a spasm that occurs when I don't know.
Like a seizure. Like I don't
I don't want to say seizure.
I know. I don't want
It
to.
almost looks like one,
I know it's different.
but I've never seen anybody do that, so it was like kind of weird.
Scary.
You are up, so get close
Okay.
to the microphone. Barely hear you out there in outer space.
Disclaimer: this, like I said, I was super
Now
tired.
they can hear you. They haven't
and
heard a word you said all night.
There's a few corrections that are, I'm still learning. So, this was like my 10th round of sparring. I had
Let's talk through it here. Let's check
worked
your
out for a
boxing
couple
video out here.
hours. My arms were super tired.
Okay.
We're going about 30%, nothing crazy. The guys that I spar with are, they're very experienced and they're really good about not killing me. And so I try to be really careful not to, I try to make sure I'm not hitting them hard too, or just kind of,
You gotta kind of move around that upper torso. Don't stand in one place.
I'm not. Do you see how many times we go all over that ring?
I do.
And I was trying to
But
be
you gotta,
careful
like-
not to get pinned in the
It's
rope.
like he's kind of moving his head. He's bobbing.
I know, he's so good at that.
He's trying to
There's
hit a moving
so
target.
much to think about. It's crazy. Because you're like, you're trying to think about where you can get an opening to get them, but then you got to think about blocking so that they don't.
Oh, it's like a chess match, yeah.
Get you, and it's crazy. And see, I let my guard down there.
You had a good 1-2 somewhere in here. I saw it was quick.
A few
Keep that
decent
guard
ones.
up. Cover that
He's
chin.
really good. Like,
You can kick his ass.
but no.
Yeah, like to see him come
He
out
said
and,
this
and
was my
bench with
10th.
us.
My 10th round here, with we're 30 to 30. Well, they might have been minute rest.
Is there air conditioning in that place, or is it hot?
No, it's hot as
Oh, I can't do
hell.
that. That's asphyxiating.
I don't think it's hot. We usually have fans running.
What kind of ring is that? Looks like just kind of.
They used to have it used to be bigger. Like they used to have the other half of that building, and
Right.
they had like a real legit competition ring. But during COVID, they
Yeah, I understand. 1-2, 1-2. Hey, way to go! Wait, got to get us back here. Hey, you're a boxing champion, strong, and you're a strongman
it's fun,
champion.
and I'll get I'll keep learning, and I'll keep getting better, and I still got to get used to. Like,
You got to get
hitting
the right
people in the
mouthpiece too.
face. Yeah, I didn't have a mouth.
Your mouthpiece
I was
is
supposed to wear
not
one,
as
but
the best one.
I have one, but I like jacked it up when I was doing my. When
Get one like I got.
We were, how you like boil it and you
Mold it.
I jacked that up, and so I like molded it half shut, and so you
Yeah.
can't like breathe in it very well. But
Yeah.
nope, it's fun. Friday nights are sparring nights, and I've been enjoying it, and I just need to keep doing it. And
That's
there's
right.
so much to think about. It's way harder than you realize.
Once you get good though, you'll be nothing to think
Yeah.
about, but just dropping
you
people
get
in the
more
first round.
comfortable. Yeah, you get more comfortable, and you get quicker, and
All right, we're gonna go into your lifting videos now. We got quite a few, so I got to put up a backing. This is a squat. Let me put up an image. Not all of them need these images, but here you are squatting and me watching. You said you don't need any help, just to stand
I
there.
don't know which one this was.
I don't know. It's like 2 plates and a quarter.
Um,
Sleeves.
no, I think it's 300. I can't. I think it's 300.
I
Let's see how
still don't know
many-
why you're not using a phone holder to get like a nice angle, so we can get everything
Okay,
on
no,
on the phone
I
here.
don't know what this is. I guess
You don't know what it is.
I'm not sure what the weight is. I can't see.
Well, it's 3 reps and shut that off. Good job to whatever it was.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I can't remember.
next one doesn't need a backing. This is Ashley squat number 2. Walk us through. Now it looks like we're in
This
the
is
same
285.
day.
Yeah, this might be the same day.
When
So
it,
it might have been
okay.
played out of order. I'm not sure. But Yep, I'm just kind of, I had tweaked my back, and so I've been,
That's right.
the last few weeks, been kind of coming back slow, and so nothing crazy, just trying not to retweak it or do anything stupid.
Well, you've been lifting
Good
smart,
working.
and
I've been trying really hard.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
So way to go there. Now you got another squat video. The squatting just doesn't stop here.
This one might be a lot. This one I didn't really necessarily need to.
Well, you got
put
it
in
on here.
there,
Squat 3. Okay, what is this?
This is really light.
Is this the same weight or
No, this no. Does it look like the same weight? This is
I
250.
fucking don't know.
No, this is 250.
I just put them on here.
It's
Why am I
6 up
standing
to
there?
5. My back was pretty tired on this day. This was a day I had done strongman training, and so Mike said not to do too much, just to do a light workout. So I did some sets for like form practice, and then I went into kettle. Oh, you didn't get the kettlebell one on there.
No. This is
I think that was worthy of.
I didn't see it. This is all I
sent it to you.
You say that every week, and I don't have them.
I really thought that I did that. That one, I guess I'm not quite as sure if I did or not.
Well, that was the final squat. Now you got some deadlift. Walk us through this
Okay.
one. Do I need a backing? No. Deadlift.
Again, just kind of deadlift is where I worry about tweaking it again, so I've just been staying pretty light.
330 pounds?
350.
Oh, 350.
Yeah, if the 10s weren't on, the 5 and the 2.5 would be 330, but when you got the 10s on there, it's 335, and then the 5s 340, 345, and then the 2.5s make 350.
Got it.
Felt pretty good. Like I said, I'm just taking it easy because I really don't want to retweak it. It's pretty tight today after yesterday. Yesterday, I did squat and deadlift in the same day, and I can definitely feel it's very
Now
tight.
here's 2 videos. I didn't think we needed both of them. So these are sandbag videos of. We'll check those out. I don't know what.
There should be a blue and a red one.
Well, let's check out this one. Here's a blue one.
I struggle bus with this one, man.
How much
This
does that
one-
sandbag weigh?
153, and I'm still learning the technique.
Do you really want to get
really
up at
big problem
8 in the
where I
morning on
stop it.
Saturday and do this shit?
I've been having fun. Like, it's fun to learn and like try new
Yeah,
things.
and you want to take care of your back, and there you are, straight legging up 150
Oh,
awkward pounds of weight.
Like, I had to fight.
Now, what do you do here?
And I had.
What do you
get
you
it
lift
up
one
there.
leg up or something?
No, you're not supposed to, but I was struggling.
Okay.
Because you see, I stop it too early. Mike's been trying to work
Looks
on
like you're
this.
about to
Like,
puke.
I got to get my technique because I throw it up, and then instead of like continuing my extension to here, for some reason, like I have this tendency to stop it,
No.
and then I got to muscle it up.
No.
So I'm still working on my technique, and I only put the other video in there because it was all one set. I did
Okay.
that rep, and then I went to a lighter bag and did a few.
Let's check out sandbag number 2.
My
'Cause-
technique was
and
a
what does this
little
one
better.
weigh?
I don't remember. 120, 125.
Still a lot of weight. Bend the legs.
Like I said, my technique is just not fantastic.
Well, there's some momentum, but what are you going to do here?
This is a lot easier, yeah.
Oh.
But see, I still stop and catch it. That one wasn't a great rep. And
Well-
there's Albie. Albie, for the, I'm sure a lot of you guys might know Albie.
Santa Claus guy.
Yep, Big Bad Santa. I love that guy.
Will we
He's
ever
so
see you in a
cool.
strongman meet?
I don't know. One of these days,
Okay.
possibly.
How many times do you pick this up? Twice? You look
I'm
winded.
just tired. That first one got me, dude. Yeah, it's a little different. Like,
Well,
that's part of why. Oh, I did it a couple more times. The video cut. Did you get bored of it or something?
just a tad.
Yeah.
It looks cool, though.
My set wasn't over though, Screw.
Let's check out the elephant bar. Talk us through this one here.
I
It's like a
stayed
really wide bar.
light on this because the axle was where I tweaked myself last time. Because, I think because like it has no give, so I was like a little nervous. So, and I had deadlift. I will disclaim, I had deadlifted the day before.
Okay.
This was Sunday. I deadlifted on Saturday, but they were trying. He got these new deadlift extensions.
I see it.
And so we debated whether to even have me deadlift since I had deadlifted the day before and my back's been
What's the
questionable.
elephant bar? Is it
So he
axle
had
bar?
this was 300 pounds.
Is it axle bar?
We attached it to the axle bar, but you can attach them to any bar. You can attach them to a deadlift bar, which we're gonna do one of these days and make it super, like where you're gonna get a huge, huge bend in the bar before.
God, you got all kinds of shit. You're like a triathlon athlete. Boxing, powerlifting, strongman.
That one was 300 pounds, I think. Because the extensors themselves are like 30 to 40 pounds each. I think it adds like an extra 60 to 70 pounds. I can't remember exactly how much he said they were.
I think I'm still in bed when you're doing that Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah, you totally are.
Yeah. Sleep's important. All right. We're going to go look at some speed bench here and see what the hell we're doing on dynamic effort bench. Trying to build our speed and explosive power by using 55 to 75% of weight range, bands and chains, all that fun stuff, and specialty bars. Let's check out speed bench. Well, from the looks of things, it looks like straight bar. Looks like one of my chains. Heinz and myself are not doing close grip anymore. We are going to go and work on our raw bench, and that is where we raw bench at, where I grip the bar anyway, and I bring it in a totally different spot. When I close grip and do speed bench, I have a tendency to bring it higher, and yes, it's that's what you're supposed to do, I think, but I told Heinz I want to get back to this groove right here where it's comfortable because I don't bench there. The only time I bench in that position is on max effort night. I want to start getting some repetition work done with a little bit of wider grip. It'll work with some pectoral development too, which I need since my right pec is atrophied somewhat when I had the stenosis problem in my neck. So, and this starting to feel good. And I did do 405 for a rep. Just one on max effort night, which I was happy with. I know that's stupid to say, and I probably could have done 2 or 3 more, but I've just neglected raw benching altogether. It's been shirt, but unfortunately, you got to have a raw base down there, and I want to start working on that. So we still do speed bench, of course, but this was a little volume for him and I, not 9 sets of 3. Doing sets of 6, I believe. Felt like a virgin territory out there when we just started doing this. It felt really weird because don't bench out there very much. But anyway, we moved up in weight, as you see. We might start doing some close grip benching as an exercise on max effort day. I don't want to neglect close grip benching altogether. And I'm sure we'll go back to some close grip speed work. We won't totally neglect that either. This is just a little fork in the road. Our incline, our normal incline bench sucks. It's really low to the floor. You're basically sitting on the ground, and I don't like it. So the Smith machine with a mobile incline put into it works good. If I could stretch out a little bit and be a little bit more flexible, I probably could touch that bar to my chest. But 39 years of bench pressing have done weird things to my body. Heinz keeping right up. The Smith machine is slightly angled. As you can see, it is not straight up and down. So benching kind of makes it look a little funny, but it is in a straight line. Got to give it that. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, extensions. Got to do, or no, what the hell is this? Yeah, extensions. So 135, some chain. Got 2 chains on there. This was kind of gritting. Had to grit my teeth a little bit. It's hard. To the forehead. Let the elbows come out from underneath the bar. Heinz, get under there. Don't try to press it. I'm watching here now. Let's see. Up. Oh, there's a extension. Up. Yep. You really don't want to bend it back like that because it is actually lighter at the bottom because the chains deload onto the floor, but it's hard. His face is purple. And of course, we add some weight. We are gripping the bar right next to smooth. I'm warmed up, so everything's feeling good. Try to make a point at making sure I lock out at the top. A little stretch there. My face is red too. One thing I hate about life and in general in the gym is when assholes stand in front of the camera. Like, it's really important to me to film this for you guys, because some people have shipper brains.
Okay, now this one I really didn't.
This pissed me off. Like, we want to see Heinz
oh my God.
do the extension, and you are just
I don't remember.
Now look at Heinz comes over and knows you're in the way and just turns off the camera. He's pissed. Yeah, fucking just horrible. Little shoulder pressing here. We got 15 different shoulder presses we can do, but this is the most convenient. We do it facing or seated like that, or flip around. 4 sets of 10, something like that. We start doing more shoulder presses, our bench press kind of starts to fly up. So we don't want to neglect any one muscle whatsoever. Neither should you. All right. Max effort for the evening is floor press with close grip, and we're using Slingshot bench bands, and the grip is supposed to be pinky next to ring, which is a relatively close grip, and we will see how that played out in max effort bench. I brought in the Bumblebee and the Atlas, and we quickly realized Heinz, didn't want to use the slingshot here, that pinky on the ring floor press is kind of hard. But, a major culprit here could be these rogue handoff things, because if you're not seated under it correctly, all we're doing is lifting up. There's not much out. So you got to back up and be in your line when that bar comes out of there. And I realized that, and I kind of found the sweet spot. Because if you're not there, it's the bar is going to be at your neck. What is this? 640 pounds and chain? I don't know. Put the Atlas on, because using a close grip, you don't get much out of anything. I wish I was Jimmy Kolb who can do 1,000 pounds, but maybe one day. Here's Heinz in the Atlas with 605 and 40 chain. He gets that pretty good. Oh, yeah, a little sticky at the top. I think I grabbed it. 715 and 40 chain. Wanted to go one more, but Heinz 715 and some chain. All I did here was kind of pull out towards him because he was shooting back and there's nothing there. So I'm kind of leaning the bar out towards his feet, and he locks it out in second gear. Jose here flipped into Dan Logman's 3-ply Pharrell shirt. He went regular grip. That's fine. Then we're in some rolling dumbbells on the incline. I always start light. Don't be cocky and hop into 130s. And we never count that rep. See, you do these, and then 20 minutes later, I say, hey, what set are we on? Oh, that's 7. Well, we don't count the first one. Then we got one more to do. Never count that first one. It's just kind of a warm-up.
Right.
Nate Brandonhorst, who just had surgery.
Hardcore.
He's not sitting on his ass at the gym.
He's been in the gym with that safety squat bar doing squats, good mornings. We came in the other day and he had 4 plates on there squatting on his own with one arm holding it, the other arm
We're
down.
serious lifters here, people. We're not dead in jail in the hospital.
I think
we're in the gym.
His cast off today though, so
good.
I'm curious what the next steps are for him. He's
rolling dumbbells are my bread and butter.
Hanging in there.
He was squatting the other day.
That's right.
Yeah, you said that.
Did anybody? Okay.
Well, I'm watching technique here. I'm making sure everybody's doing it correctly. Because this is what makes you strong. And what do we move into next? Oh, show me doing some 90s or something here. incline rolling dumbbells, decline rolling dumbbells, flat bench rolling dumbbells, dumbbells on the floor. The list goes on and on. Sometime we got to put a band through our hands and around our upper back like Westside used to do. Might do that tomorrow. Mike Ruggiero. Just saw that on a Westside, old school Westside video. And Rob Fusner. All right. Since it was speed day, or what are we doing? Max effort. What do we, oh, JM Press. We watched a TikTok video of some guy demonstrating the JM Press. We all watched it. And then half of the people that watched it did it wrong. It was amazing. Elbows 8 and 4 and to the throat. I don't know if I recorded all the shenanigans that went down. Look at Hines. No. You just watched the video. 8 and 4. Let it roll back. What's he doing with that hand on the right side, Ashley? What's that pinky doing? That's weird.
It's doing the opposite of what I do. I do it with my pointer.
Okay. Well, that's pretty close enough.
Interesting.
Dan Logman's going to do some. These were kind of tough. We went 2 plates, and I tell you, we haven't done them in a while. And as heavy as well, not heavy, just hard. I told my guys, I said, we got to do JM presses more often because we need to bring those up. I think Louis Simmons said J.M. Blakely did a 555 for 3 reps one time. So, I mean, you got to be strong, arms. So we might see more of this stuff. Plate and a quarter, plate and a 35. I just wanted to move up gently. Let my elbows come out from underneath, 8 and 4. Let it roll towards my clavicle or throat. And it's all arms. Hines going to try the same weight. He's kind of got the method down now. Face is red because it's kind of hard. You should try him sometime. I hope I'm doing it right. It looks pretty good. If not absolutely perfect, you know, at least I'm probably 90% right. I know it's hard as hell, man. Oh, Fine's going to try 2 plates? I don't know if we did a shoulder exercise. Oh, did we do one? I just can't remember. These workouts, they're so close together. Oh, seated, yeah. We train these like bodybuilders, you know, 4 sets of 10. We had another bench over there. I don't know why people are standing around. You could be using that bench too. Then the bench got tilted back a little bit. Let's keep rolling these together. Try to move it quickly so we don't get bored here. And I know we do a push down. I don't know if I recorded that. We'll see. Oh, push downs. We do them. Just stack it and go. 3 sets here real quick. Try to peter those triceps out. Get a lot of blood in there before you walk out of the door. Extensions are something that we do at the end of a workout just to finish off the triceps. If they've got a little bit of gas in them, this ought to deplete them. Usually put a band around the top too, but not on that day. Well, hey, that's all I got to offer. So
you're looking strong, Joe.
Yeah,
Oh my God, you're such a strong man.
Doing the pinky close to the ring floor press, there's not a lot of bench band there. And the bumblebee, you know, it's better when you pull it out, you know, and get the thing stretched a little bit, man. It was kind of a wake-up call real quick, like at 400 or 500. It was like tough. But yeah, I should have went one more and done 805 with a close grip, but I don't know why I opted out of the one more. I can't remember why I didn't do one more. Oh well. Start at the top and read me some chat box.
Nicely done. All right, we got Paul Laughler in here first. Hey guys, how's it going? It's going pretty well,
Good
Paul.
job, Paul and
nice
Christina.
job to you and Christina on your badass lifts. They're huge, 1,000 pounds and 455 for Miss Christina. You guys are badasses. Love it. Hope things are going well for you guys.
His meet is coming up soon.
Yeah, he made a he says
only so many weeks
down the road.
Okay.
Well, yeah. CJ Morgani, hey everybody. Hopefully everyone is having a great week at a rehearsal dinner, so I'll have to catch up tomorrow. Have a kick-ass weekend, y'all. You too, CJ. Thanks for joining us. Hope your rehearsal dinner goes well, and thanks for tuning in. And
yeah, thank you, CJ.
Look forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully you're doing well. One Rep Mex. What's happening? How was your week, guys? AJ is competing this weekend. Let's wish him luck. What? We need to know more details.
Okay.
Where at? What meet?
What's his opener? I got questions.
We've got questions. One Rep.
I can text him. I think I might have his number.
Gotta text him good luck, and I gotta try to remember, because my last meet he messaged me good luck, so I gotta remember.
Let me get off the Is that my phone? No, I don't bring my phone to the show. I'm gonna get a hold of him.
I got it.
Yeah. I want him to do well.
Good luck to AJ. We know he's gonna kick ass.
Yep.
We can't wait to see videos and hear how it went. We know he's just gonna rock the platform like he always does.
We need to go down to San Diego and train with AJ and One Rep.
We do.
Yeah, we got to get off our asses and get out of Nowheresville, Washington.
We do.
We got a lot of places to go.
We do.
I need to go fund me so I can fly and go see Hoff, and then go train over there. Then go train with Jimmy Kolb, and then got a lot of places to go.
We sure do.
Okay, I'm just
sure do. Screw
Paul Laughler.
Make a list and start planning that trip. Paul Laughler. I'm not doing a local meet in 4 weeks. Christina and I are doing 365 Strong Worlds in 4 weeks in North Carolina. Ooh, that'll be exciting. Well, we can't wait. Can't wait to hear all about that and see video. Judging by what we saw this evening, you're gonna go there and kick ass. You're looking strong, looking prepared.
Yeah, and like I said, it looked like Paul had pulled down the neckline a little bit on that shirt, and I just wondered if he was experimenting with that, because we did a little bit of that, and it made the shirt. It gave a little bit more of shirt to you by doing that, a little bit more stiffness.
Yeah, no, it looked strong. 1,000 pounds.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, looking good. Looking good. Can't wait to hear all about your meet.
4
weeks. It'll be here in no time.
CS Posito 295.
Any advice on forearm aches? They've been messing with my bench training recently. Forearm,
muscle or bone, or depending on the go-to is always ice. Ice the shit out of them. In fact, that freeze sleeve I got would be very beneficial to put on and wear over your forearms. I only got one, but you can buy 2 of them, and I'm really liking it, because you get ice packs and shit, and you try to just slips it on, man, right over the part you're trying to hit. So, and they make them for your knees too. Nice. But icing is huge. So hopefully it's just muscle aches. If it's bone, like which I don't think it is, but it could be.
Yeah, I just never know.
Yeah, icing definitely. And then sometimes having a deload if you're going CS Posito. Say you're playing with 1,000 pounds too often. That's something that could start to irritate those things in your arms a little bit. So always try to dial your training so you have recovery time too. Don't always push it hardcore all the time.
Right.
I'm just throwing out, who knows?
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's what I'm supposed to say, but I'm trying to put myself in your vision.
Which tricep? Oh no, sorry, I was thinking it was
forearm.
Forearms. I don't know why I kept thinking. Okay. Yeah, so maybe just like back and kind of listen to the body and icing is.
A deload workout would be good, and that doesn't mean come in and do nothing. That means come in and put like 285 pounds on the bar and 300 pounds in band tension and do a 3-board or 4-board lockout. That's a deload for us, but that still might be too much for your arms. So you need to, there's quite a few things we need to talk about to figure out exactly what we can do to eliminate those forearm aches.
Yeah, we don't want those.
T-Pressifer.
That'll mess with your bench. T-Pressifer, not a shirt guy, but I'm working towards a 500 raw bench over the next 6 months.
Okay.
I'll send some progress videos.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good. Hell yeah.
Everybody knows my email. I post it up here all the time to send me videos. Hasn't changed. I've patented it, locked it down, bought it from Google.
Did you?
No. I just a long time ago I was like, oh, I better get this.
Yeah.
So I got it. All right. Matthew Brooks. What's up, Matthew? Oh, that's a good point.
Flights to Florida this time of year should be cheap since it's hurricane season.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Yeah, hurricanes are, they're crazy.
All right, that's a fair point.
When I lived down there was one, small one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary.
All the drywall I hung on those big fancy $500 million homes. A lot of them got whacked when we left in 2002, whatever that big one was that year.
So like, yeah, that's scary.
Showbit Jane.
That's scary.
What's up?
That is a good point. Showbit Jane, what's up, Benchmonster fam? What's
going
up,
on with you, brother?
Showbit? Thanks for joining us. Always good to see you. Good to have you here. Hope things are going well for you. We got John Elick in the house again. Excellent. Always good. Always good to have you. Got the team Benchmonster shirts today.
All
Thanks
right.
so much. Your new Colossus shirt is close to being done. It's almost game time, brother.
John, I got a story to tell you. Remember when I was going to send you money for a shirt and I was texting you and I just used your phone number and I sent $300 and it ended up at a naval credit union? Well, Bank America got back to me and they can't retrieve the money. Isn't that a great thing? If anybody banks at Bank of America and uses Zelle, I highly recommend shit canning them altogether. I don't know if I should go into the local Bank of America bank here because I'm not really in a position to be nice. And I don't know why they can't retrieve my $300. I mean, I gave them X marks the spot. That's where it went. Why can't you get it back? So apparently they can't do that. So that's not a huge deal.
It's ridiculous, though.
It's ridiculous, yeah. You know, you file a chargeback or whatever I did to retrack it down and bring it back, and they sent me letters saying there's nothing they can do, and that was nice.
That's great.
$300, just throw it away. Thanks, Bank of America. You're the best.
It's so crappy. I don't want to get away with it.
If I knew I could get away with it, I'd go rob that fucker tomorrow. Okay, where are we at now? Paul Laughler.
Let's see. I need to get closer. Paul Laughler. Christina was using a single ply F8.
I thought it was single ply.
Nice.
Right on.
Very, very well done. She's looking super strong. Both of you guys are looking great. Can't wait to hear how 365 Strong Worlds goes for you. You guys are gonna kick some ass. Can't wait to hear all about it and see videos.
Hell yeah.
1 rep max. Bro, that shaking was crazy. That used to happen to Jimmy Cobe. He calls it fish out of water or something to that effect. LOL. What causes it?
I've never had that happen. There's been times when back in the day, I would take a squat and I would start undulating and doing that, and usually tried to. I don't remember. I've never seen anything that extreme, so it's kind of weird. I'm sure there's a medical reason, and somebody like Mike Lupacek could break it down and tell us everything about it. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna ask him when I see him.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta have the video ready to show him.
1 rep.
Damn. 1 rep. Damn. Michaela Tyson or what? Thanks, 1 rep. Appreciate it.
Yep.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, a big compliment.
Yeah, you can't come home and practice on me either. That doesn't work. No.
Please let me practice.
No.
I'll bring one of those helmets home for you. I need just
Oh, my neck just cracked. That's not.
You're welcome.
Matthew Brooks.
Thank you, one rep. Let's see here. Matthew Brooks. I've experienced the shaking thing before too. I don't know the medical terms for it, but it's basically just like the CNS overload pretty much. It only happened to me when I was really overreaching.
So it does happen to other people in different degrees of shaking. That's interesting.
One rep max at Matthew Brooks. No way. I want to experience that. LOL. Not there yet.
That just seems like scary. Your whole body's
man.
like being electrocuted.
If you can't like control that.
Can't control it?
That's
like you had to grab something and hold on for the ride. It was weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Howard Weingarten.
Yes, I love that shirt, but I think it was the pink collars on the bar. Ha ha ha. Also, thanks for the pinch the shoulders cue. It helps so much.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
I don't wear a belt anymore with my shirts because I just, when I don't have a belt on, I know better to pull in and lock my shoulder blades together back there. And then it's just, I'm sure I can eventually wear a belt and do it. It just reminds me to do it. So just got to train my body. Howard. Where the cursor's at there?
Oh, Howard Weingarten. Ryan, I'm having trouble at lock holding on to the bar. It kind of moves some.
Mm-hmm.
Any help?
So basically, what's happening at the top is it's probably doing this, right? It kind of dances a little bit, and that's normal. We found the cure for that is to add more weight. I have a Colossus shirt that I've worn all orange, and I also have the Colossus bench band, the real wide one that covers from elbow to my armpit. And when we wore that in training, we would start with like 600 pounds and just holding at the top, it was just dancing. 700 would dance, 800 would dance, 900, and then there's no dancing. So eventually you just add more weight and then it will not do that at the top. If it's doing that shimmy thing like this, heavier weight destroys that. One rep.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Interesting. Let's see here. One rep max. LOL. On the bright side of the camera block, now we see the scab Miss Ashley's been picking is healing up nicely, so no more excuses. JK.
Yeah, it's gross.
I know, I was thinking that when I saw it, I was like, damn, that's big, but it is healing up quite
Open
a bit.
wounds in the gym, MRSA flying in there.
It's like he said, it was healing. You can just see it's pink, but it's healed up.
I know, but you pick it with your dirty fingers and you touch bars in the gym when people do not wash their hands in the gym when they go poop. I've freaking seen it in there. They walk right out of the poop stall and right out on the gym floor. I like to see somebody come in like they do and do an assessment where they take like spectacle petri dish things and what they find. It'd be so gross.
I don't think you want that.
I don't know. I
don't think you could handle
It's gross.
it.
No, it's disgusting.
That's funny. I was thinking the same thing.
One rep.
Scab. I was like, I wonder if everybody's noticing my.
One rep. Will you be at the same meet AJ is going to? And if so, will you have any video footage? Or you may be lifting at the same meet, or maybe the meet's far away and you're not going.
Okay, let's see here. He does talk about it.
Well, we're not. When we get to it, we get to it. Okay. John Elick is up next, and then we're not going to skip over people.
All right. Well, we go. Of course, we would go back. All right. John Elick. Howard, are you meaning the bar rolls in your hand, or it slides outward towards the ends? And he does answer down there.
One rep.
The answer to that in a second here. Howard Weingarten. Oh,
one rep.
So I was watching. Sorry, one rep. So I was watching my Steelers play, but the Browns just scored. Now it's 23-14. So screw them. LOL. Back to Benchmonster TV. Good to have you back, man.
Good to have you back. Thursday night football. We miss it. Maybe we should change our day to Wednesday night.
Maybe.
Because, football is important. I like to watch football.
I know.
Let's take a vote.
Very cool that some of you guys are choosing to either watch both or to watch us instead. We appreciate that. Let's see here. John Elick. Howard, that's likely. Oh, so Howard answered John's question. John, it's more the rolling in my hands. And John says, Howard, that's likely a problem with bar placement or how it's seated in your palm. Think of it as the same way you wedge a squat bar on your back. You find the shelf and
lock the bar in that groove.
John Elick knows what he's talking about.
Yes, he does.
Good to have him
That's
on
some
here,
great
man.
advice. It's always really good to have
Yeah.
you here, John. Glad you could make it the last couple weeks. It's good seeing your name in that chat box. We love it. Love it. One rep max. LOL. He's competing in New York or something,
Wow.
I think. And his goal was to go over 800, but let's say he is ahead of schedule.
I wonder if he has one shirt, two shirt. Maybe he's opening in a 3-ply, then going to a 4-ply. I got questions and I need to get answers.
As far as his opener and specific numbers go, I honestly don't know. I don't ask too many questions. I'm just along for the ride. Haha. Like the Browns in the playoffs. Just happy to be there. Yeah, I could see that. Very cool. Well, we're excited to see how it goes for him. Definitely wishing him great
And
luck.
when does that meet?
You said this weekend, right?
This weekend? Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I thought.
Well, he's probably going to be boarding a plane then right now.
Probably.
Paul Laughler. Read this.
Paul Laughler. Yes, I pulled the neckline down and the sleeves down. This shirt is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
John Elick has definitely created the best shirt I've ever used. Nice.
It has something that no other shirt has on the market.
Let's see.
Paul Laughler again.
I went out after I locked the 1,000 out. Then I was shaking through most of training. Then I got home and totally exhausted. Then I woke up in my sleep a few times because my CNS was whacked out.
Well, Paul, is that the first time you handled 1,000 pounds? I have questions again, and
Wait, it's awesome.
it's awesome. That's just the body acclimating to the madness that the demand you're putting upon it. And Paul, 1,000's just the beginning. There's 1,050. There's 1,100. You know, it just gets worse. But pretty soon
awesome.
you'll be able to handle that weight on a continuous basis, and it's just nothing.
Yeah, it's
I'll throw 1,000 on there.
It's very cool.
One rep.
Strong. Looking strong. Let's see here. One rep max. I will not be present at the meet, sadly. Would have been nice to be present, but I think there will be a live stream somewhere. And yes, this weekend.
I'm excited for AJ.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's good to see him getting out there again, and we're really excited to watch him kick some ass. And we know he's gonna do great. He's gonna kill it. Can't wait to hear all about it. It's awesome. Is that the?
Huh?
Does it not go down any further?
I don't.
Oh, here's a couple.
Couple more right there for you.
Paul Laughler, third time, except this time I was 15 pounds lighter.
Whoa.
That will make a difference.
That's a factor.
For sure.
Paul, do you have to cut weight to go to the show, or are you sitting to where you're comfortable, or what weight class? 220, or you cutting 15 pounds is a lot with your body mass and everything.
For sure.
That's crazy. I'm hoping you can put on 15 pounds after you weigh in or something. IV bags and all that good stuff. Fill that shirt up a little bit.
Yeah. Help get it fit
Butte
tighter.
tablets are another thing. They give them to horses. They slow the kidneys down, and you can drink a gallon of Gatorade cut with Pedialyte, and you have salt and vinegar chips over here, and deep dish pizza over here, and an IV in here, and in 4 or 5 hours you can be up 20 pounds. I've done it. Weighed in at 305 when I did the 1075, and I had 2 bags. I had the pizza, the Butte Tab Gatorade, and I went back, 5 hours later, and I was 320, 15 pounds.
Probably.
Yeah. Lactated ringer and a sodium chloride bag. You got to do it like that, though. You got to have that lactated ringer. It's important. And you just can't find IV bags anymore, unless you know somebody that can get them for you. So, God forbid you had your own IV bag into the world. Let's see here. One rep says, I think I'm going to do Mindy's meet on October 22nd. Hell yeah. You're going to wear the Mindy X Factor shirt. You look really good in it. One rep. That Ginny shirt, I know you like it, but the Mindy shirt, you look really fantastic in that. Saw your board presses a while back, and I really like how that's springy, and I think that's the ticket, man. And Mindy would be happy,
I don't
too.
want to encourage anybody to use that shirt, but it looked like it was going well. So we're curious what shirt you would wear for Mindy's meet. Would it be the Mindy X Factor or regular?
Well,
or,
he'll decide.
Or usual, not regular.
Paul
but her
Laughler,
usual
I'm
shirt.
dead on at 220 now, but yes, I will gain 15 pounds. Last meet, I gained 24 in 5. Yep, you know what you're doing, Paul. 14 pounds. Oh, 14 in 24, not 24. Yeah, okay. I was wondering, 24 pounds in 5 hours. That's a world record, I think. Surpassing, who's the guy in Portland? Chris Duffin.
Oh,
He
I
did
was
some
gonna
crazy
say.
shit, I heard. I mean, literally,
Oh,
where he
yeah.
was so depleted, he was
Where
deaf. He
couldn't
couldn't
even
hear.
not, like,
He couldn't
compete.
hear. Yeah, and then
Didn't he get like so sick he couldn't even compete?
I don't know. He's the madman. I don't know. But he did some crazy rehydration stuff. I remember at the Arnold one year, WPO, oh God, like a 165 squatter came in and he was so depleted they had him in a wheelchair. I used to know his name.
Jesus.
And they had to lift him off and weigh him. And then he came back the next day, or was that the meet where they allowed a 2-day weigh-in? One time at the Arnold, it was a 48-hour weigh-in. So they had people coming in and yeah, that might have been the year. And I was amazing. He was in a wheelchair looking, just like an invalid, and they throw him on a scale. And then when I see him at the meet, he sets world records. And yeah, I was like, what the hell? Got 2 days, you can really put some weight back on.
That's crazy. That's gotta affect your performance.
It's not healthy though, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, if you have to be in a wheelchair, like
it's one thing to like cut, 20 pounds and put 20, but you're cutting like Duffin. I mean, he cut like 40 or something. It was really weird.
it's crazy.
Lupacek has the story, and I don't want to
so
misquote it. So 1 rep.
I mean, this is the first time I threw on my Mindy shirt since April or March, and I hit 475 easy yesterday, so I think I'm on the right track. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Just got to control that shirt 1 rep. It flies up pretty quick, and you got to control it to lockout. You can shoot it up and catch it. I mean, it literally comes up that fast. So says Paul Offer, yeah, use pickle juice and lots of rice and Pedialyte. That'll do it too. Straight pickle juice, a lot of sodium in that.
Yeah.
And Pedialyte's pH balanced, and you uptake it. It's made for babies, so you hydrate pretty well on that. That's good. 1 rep.
That's really cool.
Read 1
Good way
rep's
to do it.
question here.
Yeah, I want to make the denims work because I want to earn my right to use the band shirts. But even AJ is pushing me on to the band shirts,
Yeah.
so I guess the denim's gonna have to wait for now. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, band shirts where it's at right now. Nobody. Yeah, you lift in a denim shirt. That's cool. You're old school. But the new wave of athletes are using band shirts, and you got one that works pretty well for you. I know there's others out there that would work better for you, but if that's all you have, then you might want to use it.
Fair enough.
I've never wore them in the X Factor, and I don't plan on it at this point now. So, Paul Laughler, I carry pickle juice to the gym all the time. Yeah, we have the sodium tablets at our gym at the counter.
Dispenser full of sodium.
Yeah,
tablets.
1 gram sodium tablets in case you need those for cramping.
Yeah.
But there's pickle juice in the cooler too, so that's what I got up there in the
Love it.
refrigerator when I had heartburn. Pickle juice takes it away. Yeah, I don't know. You didn't believe me that would work. It did.
Well, I had heard it for years.
Paul's got to go. Paul's got to go eat my last meal and get some sleep. I understand that. Good night, Paul. And congratulations to you and Christina on awesome lifts and training this week.
Yeah, you guys are killing it, man.
That's good to see,
Those are
man.
some huge numbers.
It excites me.
1,000. Christina doing 455.
Good control at the 1,000 too.
Crazy. Those are huge, and they looked great. Looked smooth. You guys are
Most people
looking on point.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Paul's handled that before, because most people, when they take out 1,000, they have a tendency to start coming down immediately. They don't
Right.
hold it
He held
and get to know it. Yeah,
controlled
you held it and controlled it. That's
Got
awesome.
to know it a little bit for a second, and then put that shit down, and then right back up.
Alex
That's
Estrada. Ryan, how old were you when you hit 600 bench? Well, would that be raw or shirted?
It's both.
Shirted was April 19th, 1998. I did 600 and 617, weighing 55 and a double poly Inzer shirt. And that was 1998. So, what was that? 21.
I was in like 4th grade.
21, 22, 23, 24. I was probably 24 years old when I did it in a shirt. And more than likely, raw was probably later on, when I got a little bigger. So I think I was 300 pounds, and then I did my first 585, 600. I remember one meet I went to in December of 2003. It was a little, I don't know, up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And I remember I went up there, and Don Goldsworthy was competing against me. And I was going to try 800, but I wanted to just get on the board. And I thought, what, but I'll just do 600. So I hit 600 raw, got on the board, and then I missed 800 2 times. And Don Goldsworthy benched like 620 in a shirt, so he technically beat me. And I never heard the end of that for 25 years.
He told me about the time he beat you.
He beat me. I know.
That. Which, I mean, fair enough.
But I was feeling
Sounds
good.
pretty cool.
I wanted to give the
bragging
fans a little bit of a 600 raw. That was kind of cool. The pause. I was a strong motherfucker back then. Now I'm just old and falling apart.
No, you're still strong.
I'm trying to get that raw bench back. I'm hell in high water. I want to toss big weight like I used to. So, 1 rep.
And croc.
Just say croc.
Croc. Okay. Used to cut like 30 pounds before meets. Haha. That girl was crazy.
Yep. I never knew that, but that's the level that those WPO guys were going for. You know, weigh in at 220, compete at 275. It was common.
That is absolutely.
I wanted to try it once, and I just wanted to make sure I had the right person doing the IV. So I had a registered nurse, and 2 of them actually came in and put the lines in. And
really?
Yeah, I never forget it too, because they left and said, all you have to do when that one gets low is put that tube in the next one. Okay, well, I got a needle in my arm and it's empty, and my sister unplugs it and plugs in the new one, and there's like that much of an air bubble coming down. And I thought, fuck, I'm gonna die. And he goes in, I'm like, here I go, air bubble in the vein. I didn't die. I guess the whole line would have to be full of air to die. So, but
really?
I freaked out with that little air bubble.
I was gonna say that's the kind of thing she should know. She was a trained phlebotomist.
That was 2010.
Was she not?
Or 8, long time ago. I don't know. All she was a couch commando then. Anyway.
Anywho.
I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. We're flying right through September. Time's freaking flying.
Can you guys believe?
First day of fall, they say.
Yep, today was the first official 22nd.
God, that means then it start getting dark early and it's depressive. And
I know, I don't like that. That's one part. Fall's kind of a nice time just because like the weather's usually
cool
like,
mornings, hotter
nice,
afternoons.
But
yeah, dark at 4:30 when we turn the clocks back. I don't like that shit at all.
I hate that.
It's depressing.
Like your day's done. I know.
It's dark all the time. There's no sun. You got to take vitamin D tablets.
I don't like that part.
It's a hell of a high note, let me tell you. Yeah, so we're going to deload next Tuesday. Just want everybody to know. Hines has got some work in the Portland area he's got to go down for, so he will be gone. So this past 3 training sessions, we went pretty heavy, and I think the bodies can use a little deload. We'll probably do a 3 or 4 board lockout with band tension and some weight, and then we're not going to neglect on extensions and tricep work though, but no pressing movements. And then when Hines comes back the following Tuesday, we should be on a 2-and-1 board, and we should be able to handle some 1,000+ weights then. That's my goal. And take the whatever shirt I got out there in my truck that has like 1,000 band shirts in it. And
it's like one giant ass gym bag.
Yeah.
1,000 shirts and boards and everything.
Yeah, there's no sitting in the back of my
much.
truck. It's bad.
So
I got to
much
organize
back
it
there.
too.
It's crazy.
I got to clean it up because it's getting to the point now where shit's so discombobulated back there. I go out and I'm like, where's this? But where's the Atlas? It's bright green. Can't see it. I'm digging through shit like this and still can't see it. And then it's way down there in the bottom, and I pull it out, and then some wrist wraps come out that I've never seen in 10 years, and mice droppings and whatever.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm just joking on that part.
I hope so. Yeah.
But yeah, hey, and I need to get a hold of Dan Bell and get him some questions.
Yeah, we gotta get that going, dude.
Yeah. So
you need to get on that.
I will. I'll text him. this weekend, and see if he wants to come on.
Text him, and we gotta text AJ. Good luck. We got things.
Yes,
to do.
we got things to do.
Can't forget.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions for Dan Bell. I think it'll be fun. Laid back.
It will be. He seemed like such a cool guy.
Very
We
cool
met
guy.
at that meet, and he just was so humble and so nice, and just seemed like a really cool.
It'll be fun. Laid back,
Okay.
and like I said, he had done some interviews, and I really like the fact that ours is PG. You know, no steroids, no politics. We don't bash people. It's just fun, laid back. No personal questions really. Just
We don't need
a lot
to
of
take it
lifting
down.
related stuff, and it's fun. And you guys have the chance to ask him questions too. So that's
Yep. Be thinking of questions you might want answered by the legend himself,
the strongest man in the world,
Bell.
Dan Bell. Alex Estrada, Ryan, do you still have the very first shirt you ever used? No, I do not.
Oh, you don't.
The very first shirt I ever used, I used an Inzer Blast shirt, and I competed in my first Wabdal meet in that shirt. And a Blast shirt was like a tight t-shirt, but I did a 457 weighing 220, and it was a Wabdal state record, and it raised a lot of eyebrows around the Wabdal Federation because they were eyeballing me. So I came out there and did that in that little shirt. And then the second shirt that I got, I bought an Inzer EHPHD, whatever it's called, 2-ply. It was a red polyester shirt, the ones that take 75 hours to get on. And then your fingers are all bloody from trying to pull it up in the back and get all in it. And that's the one I did my 600 in. And, just my kindness and nature there. I think I was moving into a denim right after that. And there was a guy who, he was wanting to start powerlifting, and he didn't have any equipment. And I gave him that shirt. I think he bought it from me for like $50-$75 or something. And I don't know where it ever went.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, I gave it to him, and I don't know if he used it or not. But I give equipment to people, to try to get people in gear and make gear lifting fun. I still do it. I just I don't give. I let them borrow now because shirts are very expensive. So, but I make sure that anybody that comes on the crew, there's a shirt, a bench band, or something you can wear. It may not fit you perfectly, but it'll push some weight up. And if you like it, just think if you bought your own shirt, and I keep telling Jose this, he's got to get his own shirt. I know he's ho-humming around about. He's doing excellent hand-me-downs, Dan shirts, my shirts, and he's only 250, so he needs to get a shirt that fits him.
Yeah.
And so he's supposed to text me, and I'm supposed to bring the measuring tape so we get him measured up, but he's
Is he gonna
fucking
compete
behind the eight
soon?
ball, huh?
Is he gonna compete soon?
Well, we're thinking about having a meet in our gym.
That's right.
Yeah, since I'm the
Sounds like
IPA
it.
state chairman, at least Scott
Well, is that the
Mendelson
one
said
that
I was.
Lauren's talking about.
They're doing an APF meet.
Okay.
Yeah, we might throw something together so we can do something without having to board a plane or sit in a car for 45 hours, and just do a meet.
You could do the one that she's putting on too.
Yeah, that's an option.
Oh wait, he used band shirts. on.
Can't use band shirts in the APF because they're stupid. So, but yeah, we're trying to figure something out. I mean, we train, and if there's no meet to train for, the training intensity just isn't where I like it. When there's a meet to train for, everybody's on, everybody's 110%, and everybody's chasing the biggest bench they could ever do. And that's one thing that we always had when we had the crew back in the day. Paul Roch and who else? Larry Bush, all those guys, and there were so many meets. Wabdal came through here. West Campen, Pride Powerlifting came through here. The guy from Florida, UPA guy, would come out
Which
here.
guy from Florida.
I can't remember his name. He's all a biker guy,
Oh, I don't
yeah,
know.
bushy, chain smokes now.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I used to say his name all the time. I can't remember. UPA state chairman, or no, APA state chairman. Sorry. And then Larry would have meets, UPA meets, and yeah, it was fun. There was a meet every 3 months.
That's
So, if you weren't training for it, you were training with guys that were training for it, and you basically, brought your intensity to match theirs, and that was fun. But now there's no meets, so we just go to the gym, and it's just kind of a workout. We push hard, but we got to have a goal, and that's to exhibit our strength on the platform somewhere. So, and it is tough, for, like I've said before, for me to go somewhere and do what I do, because I need 3 people. And they need 3 plane tickets, and I'm sure probably they don't want to all sleep together. So hotel rooms and But I used to have that covered back in the day because all the 3 guys I would take would be lifting. So I would just get, I'd cover half their this or half their this. Just Paul anyway, because Paul handed off for me, and him and I always bunked together. So, and makes it cheaper. Trying to cut costs because I spend a lot of money on food when I'm on a mission out there. And Alex Estrada says, "Yeah, baby powder everywhere." Yes, baby powder everywhere. Kind of miss those shirts, man. They were a pain in the ass to put on, but when the denim came out, it was just like, wow. Paul Roch got one, and he was 300 pounds, and I'm 275, I think. And
Oh, wow.
I took his shirt, and I actually, first time I ever wore a denim, I was in a meet competing against Jim Covert's athlete. Jim Covert was a great Oregon powerlifting bench press champion, 640 bench, about 330-pound man, and he had brought some kid who was going to supposedly kick my ass on the platform at a Wabdle meet in June 1998. I showed up with my Pauly, and I did 5 and 540. The kid had a problem with like 530, and I don't know. I went in the warm-up room, and a guy by the name of Jim Cunningham said, "Kennelly, he's from Brooklyn. Hey, try this," and he gave a denim shirt. And I was like, well, I wore Paul's once. So I put, long story, I'm up in 4 minutes. So we put the shirt on, and Paul said, "Just bring it to your belly." And so I went 584 at 242, and it was a wild record for a long time until BJ Dirk broke it. And I remember I took it out and I rainbowed it to my stomach, and I pressed it up and did 584. And then I got a lot of dirty looks from that guy. But story of my life. Yeah. So. And then it was Rage X shirts. And then Rich Lack made the Phenom popular.
Oh, was he the one that made that popular?
Very
I
popular.
thought you were the one that made it popular.
I came on, well, after Rich Lack did a 900 and 1,000 pounds, I figured there was magic in that shirt. I just had to figure out how to wear it, how tight to get it, because I was wearing a Rage X at the time. And those were like bulletproof, stiff, rigid material. And the Phenom was like dog ears, like super stretchy, loose, just not a shirt. And I realized you had to get them tight, and I quickly many nights on the phone with Inzer to make the shirt how wide the diamonds should be on the neckline. I mean, the host of things I did to make that shirt what it is. So I like to take credit for that. So and my shirts never blew up or anything either. They're not one of them ever ripped, sleeve, neck, nothing. Of course, I never wore them that long. I wore them for one lift, and I said, "Here you go, Paul." And then he would do the Frankenstein cut, where he cuts the material over, or just folds the material over and stitches it. And then he would wear them and Paul, I'm sure, has a stack 7 feet high in some room in his house with bench shirts to the ceiling too. So yeah, and he's still got them. We need to go over there and pick through them, take pictures.
Look at him and see how he's doing, get him on the show.
Yep, said he'd come on the show. Yeah.
He totally did.
He's got Zoom though, and I can't do Zoom on here. It's a little complicated.
Sure?
But Skype accounts are stupid easy to set up. One wrap, by the way. You gonna make any more of those shirts you got in today? Well, here's the thing. I found 9 shirts where they spelled "We're ready for war." They spelled "were" WE''ER. So the guy smoking dope who made the shirts, and there's 9 of them. They're $15 a piece, my cost. So I believe I'm pissed. You believe me, I'm pissed, and I got to go over there and throw them at the guy and say fix them. So I wasn't too impressed with. I was, but the guy gave me a lot of headaches, man. Because I thought I had already taken shirts over that were spelled wrong, and then I went through the box and I'm holding up shirts and like, oh my god, this was fucked up. And Ryan Hines was wearing one at the WRPF meet.
Yeah.
He's in front of everybody, but Team Benchmonster on the back, it's the WE''ER. And I'm like, Hines, get over here. Give me that shirt. I'm going to yeah. I can't have that.
I can't believe he made that many shirts.
Believe
you
it.
gotta proofread that shit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
You gotta be more careful.
I've been nice.
What shitty business.
But I gotta go. I'm gonna go over there and yeah, be stern. Be stern with him.
Discontent.
Yeah, I paid good money for those damn shirts. So, yeah, I'll be making more of those shirts probably. Because I'm down to like smalls and larges, and I don't have many in the box. So, but I know I got to buy 50 of them when I do it. So, might beef them up a little bit, do something else, change I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Oh, wait.
What?
I meant the Team Kennelly shirt you're wearing right now.
Oh, no, this one here, Team Kennelly, this was on Facebook. I was scrolling looking for videos,
cool, huh?
and this little advertisement came up, and it said Kennelly, where somehow they know my last name. And then I punched on the ad, and there was a whole bunch of shirts. And then there's another one I got that says, I'm a Kennelly. I have 3 what? It's got the Adidas logo on it. I have 3 moods. 1, I'm nice. 1, and the third one, you don't want to know or something. So it's Team Kennelly, a lifetime member. These are just off Facebook. It was $25. Thought I'd buy one. They're kind of cool. I don't know. I just want people to wear whatever they want to wear, and this is not really a team shirt. It's just kind of a me shirt. So I'm always on the lookout for the next greatest thing to market and have, and for people to wear and be happy with. Got a couple more here at the end.
Let's see here.
Alex Estrada.
Ryan, I once wore a France shirt and nearly decapitated myself. Never again, Ryan. That is cool.
Lifetime member. Okay. Alex Estrada, what do you say?
Ryan, I once wore a France shirt,
yep.
And nearly decapitated myself. Never again.
Yeah, Jamie Harris wore a Franz shirt, I believe, and was very successful with it.
Really?
A denim shirt, yeah. Should have Jamie Harris on the. He does Elvis impersonations now. It's kind of cool.
Nice. It'd be fun.
But one rep says, but if you are investing in a product like that, they got to show a little bit of professionalism and at least proofread their stuff. Well, I'm gonna tell him how thoroughly embarrassed I was, and yeah, I'm gonna make him feel my pain, and he's gonna have to burn these, and he's gonna fix them anyway. And a lot of them are 2X's and 3X's, so yeah, we'll get more of them done. And got you 6 shirt. Yeah, I thought that was a cool one, so I bought that, and just throwing it out there. I'm not that artistic to do something like that, but I could, I guess. Update. Game closed 29-17. Wow, Steelers are garbage.
Oh.
Well, sounds like the Browns are moving back in.
Wow.
Too early to tell who's going to be the best of the best. Probably Brady, but we'll see. Yeah. Since he can see over everybody. He's 6'12". Hey,
So crazy.
let's ball out of here. Let's go eat some dinner.
Game closed it.
I'm hungry.
Wow, this Taylor.
So we can come back next week, and
What are we having for dinner?
I don't know. We turn all this stuff off, go upstairs. I start opening the freezer, and I find something, and we cook it up. Something healthy. No more DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza and ice cream sundaes. I tell you what, people, I quit eating that shit, and I've lost 15 pounds. So putting on weight is quite easy. I don't know why people think it's hard. Just come over, hang out with me, man.
Who you are?
Really?
Well, yeah. Some people have a harder time.
And I consume 1,000 calories in the middle of the night. I get up 3 or 4 times and eat Uncrustables and Rice Krispie treats, and I drink half a gallon of milk in the middle of the night.
I know you do. I know, in your underwear. Drinking
Right?
milk right out of the jug.
What you fucking? Am I supposed to get up and get dressed to go eat my crispy treat and drink milk? No, I walk out there, one eye closed, and yeah, I just eat in the dark.
And the little egg thing on, the little thing that pulls his face like this.
Hey, CPAPs are important, and Dan Bell will talk about that when we have him on the show. CPAP changed his life just like it did mine. We shared some CPAP stories at that meet, and it's gonna be fun to talk about because sleep apnea is an important thing that you need to correct if you got it.
Yeah.
It's a silent killer, people, and you don't have to be 300 pounds to have it. You can be 181 and have sleep apnea. But once you get a machine and start getting deep REM sleep, and that's dream state sleep, that's recovery sleep, that's growth hormone releasing sleep, it is a game changer. But I say it all the time, and people think that those CPAP machines are hard to get. They're not very hard to get. I have a prescription.
You get like a prescription, don't you?
I've bought machines for people. I just bought them with my prescription because I don't give a fuck. Come and get me. Stan Efferdine, when he came into the seminar at our place, mentioned that you can get them on eBay or somewhere, or Walmart. They say somewhere you can get them without a prescription. And I went and checked, and it was on there. It's like, oh, they do. You can get them without a sleep study or a doctor's prescription. Fuck, it's a machine that blows air. It's stupid. Yeah, why would we need a prescription for that? I don't understand.
I mean, I don't know. Don't you think like the technology and everything that goes into it?
No, it's a scam. Insurance gets money, and the pharmaceutical company gets money, and all that bullshit.
Pharmaceutical company is going to be.
Yeah, so we take them out of the loop and send them down Poor Street. All right.
Let's see. Have a great night, guys. Got to start getting ready for work. No more Sundays.
That's good.
Yeah, that's nice, huh? That's
Anton.
Good. Anton, I didn't know how anyone can sleep with that mask on.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I spent 30 years with nothing attached to my face, and the first time I got one of those apparatuses, I had a nasal apparatus. There were two little rubber tubes that go in your nose, and a strap goes around your head. And I didn't get the full facial one because that one was a panic attack waiting to happen. But the nasal one was really weird. Quick story, the first night I put it on, I just couldn't get to sleep. And, and I just ripped it off and threw it on the ground. And the second night I put it on, and I remember I was almost in tears because I was like, I know I'm going to die if I don't fucking wear this thing. And I ended up wearing it, and I think I slept 6 hours, and I think I woke up and it was on the side of the bed. So I must have taken it off sometime in the night. Third night, and I remember the dream I had. I slept, I think 12 or 14 hours. I went to bed at 9 o'clock and got up at 11 the next day. Yeah. And I got out of bed, and I was so disorientated where I was. I was like, what, the clock? I was like, what time did I go to bed? What, the dream I had? I was just going, because you don't dream. If you don't get in REM state sleep, you don't dream.
Right.
So I had this real vivid dream that I was in a flying truck. And yeah, it was like, cool. I made it. I did it. And then I was so eager to go into this. I wanted to have another dream. So that night I put it on again, and I must have had some type of ritual where I laid down and maybe I had a Xanax or something. No, I probably had some sleeping stuff from, because I was sponsored then. I had some MHP sleeping stuff. You mix it up in a cup, and it helps with growth hormone. But I think I was taking that and something else. But so I'd get to sleep, and once again, like I say, 2 weeks of that, I had to go into the Lincare facility where they helped me set the machine up. And I said, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like a new man. I'm eating more food. I'm in a good mood. It's not like me. And she took that chip out and brought me back the print sheet on it. And I was averaging anywhere from 10 to 14 hours a night for the first 2 weeks of sleep. I still got that data sheet somewhere in my house. And yeah, 14, 13 hours.
You sleep now,
so depleted, so freaking tired. Now I can sleep 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever I want to do. But 7.5 is good enough for me now. So, but man, I never knew I was so deprived. And I remember I was, like I said, I was sponsored by certain restaurants in the town I lived in, a little small town. And I would go to a place called Quiznos. They made like oven baked subs. And I would go there and get a large before I had the CPAP, and I would eat half of it, and I couldn't eat the other half. I would take it home, and lucky if I ate it later, maybe or not. But I remember about 3 days into that CPAP, I went to that Quiznos, and I got that same sandwich, and I put that thing away and went and ordered another one. I was like, am I able to put more food away?
Wink.
How's this? And then I was 310 pounds with serious sleep apnea, and then that machine took me up very easily to 363 pounds, and that's when Paul Roch said, you need to quit squatting because I'm going to die. So I quit squatting, and I stayed around 352 to 360. That's a big person.
Big person.
Yeah.
It's a large man, Screw.
And Alex wants to know, how did you first know you needed a CPAP? I was doing a meet. I just got back from Florida. I did a 860 bench down there. Came back. It was like a month later, there was a meet in Spokane, Washington. Brent Mikesell was the APF state chairman at the time, and I wanted to do that meet. I had to park far away from the venue, and I'm carrying my gym bag in and, wobbling in there, and I sat down, and I'm like, it was seriously winded. And I sat next to a guy by the name of Skip Sandberg. He's a legend here in this town. He used to own a private training facility, and he's a great guy. He's a power lifter, been powerlifting since 1940s. And I said, man, I'm tired all the time. And I was explaining these symptoms. And he goes, he told me, you got sleep apnea. And I go, what's that? And he goes, do you dream? I go, I haven't dreamt in 2 years. No. Do you wake out of bed? Are you out of bed tired all the time? Yeah. You got sleep apnea. So I had a really cool doctor, and I went in and I said, I need a CPAP machine. And he goes, you're going to have to go to a CPAP study. It's $2,000. You don't have insurance. Okay, I can't afford that. And I said, I need a CPAP machine. And he goes, what do you want from me? I said, I need a prescription that says CPAP machine. Gets in his pocket, prescription pad, writes CPAP machine, still got it because I photocopied it, CPAP machine, and then he signed it, ripped it off. I went home and cpap.com, I faxed them the script, and I've been ordering whatever I want from them since 2007, May or March. And I got 4 of the machines. So, yeah. There's a lot of symptoms, and I can't remember them all, but if you're not dreaming when you sleep, you might want to question your sleep. Sometimes if you have a girlfriend, she may stay up a little bit, and when you may snore, and then you quit snoring and breathing at the same time for 30 seconds up to a minute, and then start breathing again. That's sleep apnea at its worst, and that causes your heart to go into arrhythmia. It does weird things, and you can die, and foam comes out your mouth in the middle of the night while you're asleep, and you don't wake up. It enlarges your heart very quick. So there's anybody, I stress this everywhere I go, and people just take it like it's not me, but yeah, skip the sleep study and just get a machine. There's ways around it. I mean, I heard they sell them on Amazon or eBay or something. You can find a machine, get an automatic. That way you don't have to, the old school machines they would be set by a doctor at one specific pressure. But powerlifters, we manipulate our weight up and down, and when you have an automatic, if you gain 15 pounds, the machine will go with you and give you the pressure you need for whatever body weight you're at. And that's what I have, automatics. So, yep, that's what I say. By any means. What's up, Ryan? What did you focus on to get to benching 405 for 20 reps? Nothing. I didn't do repetition work. I always was able to do 315 and I always did like 405 for 10, and very easy, very fast. Everything I did was fast. I never benched slow. I always was very explosive. So, I think when that came around, what I did was I did the opposite. I got in the Road to the Arnold video, I go up to 585 first, and I crack out 3 reps. And then I go from there right down to 405. And when you do something like that, your body's stimulated to a 585. So I went down to that, and I knew I could crack a lot more out. And if I had better conditioning and another week, because I just done a meet the week prior, I probably could have done 25 to 30. And that's how I did it. I didn't do it on the way up. I actually surpassed it 585, and then did a drop set, dropped 100 some pounds, and 405 was it felt like 315. And but I fatigued, obviously. I had McDonald's for breakfast that morning because I didn't want to do it. They said, oh, we got to film at Giorgio's in Spokane. This is the only day we can do it. I said, I just did a meet last week. I won't have shit today. And I was kind of pissed, too, because, they're filming this Road to the Arnold. I know everybody's going to see it. So there was kind of an adrenaline rush to do a few more reps because I know this is going to be history here. And I guess somebody did 24 reps. I don't know. I think he passed away. What's his name? Anyway, so Catterley told me this guy did 24 reps. And I said, okay. So I got 20. That's pretty good. But now, you got like Spoto and all these other people that could do 405 for 30 or whatever. So
that's crazy.
And Spoto, we got to get him on the show too.
For one. Yeah.
Yeah, Spoto would be cool.
It'd be really cool.
All right.
I wonder what he's up to these days.
He's probably living life.
Is he training still at all?
Not sure. Living in Vegas. The Effortine will know how to get a hold of him.
True.
And Effortine returns my messages very quickly when I text him. So
that's cool.
And he calls me Huge. He goes, what's up, Huge? I like that. Huge. Anyway, we're boring people. All right. Hey, we'll be back next week. You guys stay safe.
Yes,
Be
thank
kind
you
to one
guys
another.
so much for joining us. It's always amazing to have you guys here. We really
We're
appreciate
family.
you guys spending your Thursday evenings with us. We hope you have an awesome Friday tomorrow, a great weekend, and a great start to your week next week. And we look forward to seeing you next Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.